Hey everybody, welcome to week 52. That's right, we made it a year. Kind of surprised I'm still doing it at this point, but I'm glad you guys are still with me. Gonna jump right in. First off, we got this Raziel from Legacy of Kain. It's not really much to this shot. It's a screenshot from one of the games, and then just him in the front. Kind of interesting. This energy Soul Reaver thing is I painted burnt pipe cleaners with glow in the dark and just kind of wounded up his arm. It came with the attachment for the Soul Reaver. I don't know where it's at. It's a pretty old toy. I dusted it off out of a box of older stuff a while back and took a few pictures with it. I need to go through a lot of that old stuff still. Maybe I'll find his actual Wraithblade Soul Reaver at some point. But it's a cool pick. It's nice and crisp on him. The background's a little bit pixelated. That's alright. It's from video games, from an old video game, the PlayStation 1 stuff. Doesn't hold up quite as much as you would like, but I love this character. I love the story. I love the world. Just the story and the character designs are amazing. So, yeah, that's really all there is to that shot. Before I click off, I'm going to warn you there's some not safe for work stuff. You're going to see one pop up right away. That's why we started on the shot. But you guys know that. If you're here, it's been a year. Come on, get with the program. Up next, this is Mythic Legion Troll and Red Sonja. This is on my Jungle Dio. A little bit of weird stuff going on here. You can see like the rim of the light where it ends up here in part of the wall. I probably should have moved it over a little bit. There's a little grass covered skull that I found. I don't remember where it was. Maybe it was the dollar store or Target or something. It's just in the background. There's another troll head kind of peeking here that's usually hanging off the treehouse, and that's where it's at right there. It's just kind of pegged onto the side of the treehouse. Got the grass plates. Could have used a little bit more light in this area and a little less light in this area, but I like the shot. I think it came out pretty good. I like Red Sonja in this stance. She's got the axe kind of cupped under her butt cheeks. You see that from time to time in the comics, but works pretty well on that figure. You'll notice a lot of shots I have with her is from behind, but I mean, you know why. But no, I think it's cool. I like he's looking at her. Just like the whole effect of the shot came out pretty well. And in fact, I liked it so much, I posted a regular and a cropped version. I like the cropped version a little bit better, but it's still a little too dark right here. There's no getting around that. But you don't see all the wonkiness going on behind the troll. At this point, I still didn't have quite as many lights as I have now. I still sometimes struggle to get the light exactly where I want it, but you live, you learn. This was a year ago, and I'm still pretty proud of it. So there's that shot. Up next, this is another fun shot. So this hand I'm using for like a magical effect is those cups you see at the dollar store, and they have like the skeletal hand around it. I just broke the little plastic out of it, and I have like a couple of those in different sizes that I can use with my toys. Spooky season is a great time to just go out and look for stuff. That's where I got this pile of skulls back here from. So this shot, you got Evil Lynn and you got Teela. The idea is Teela was coming at her, and she kind of magic effects a hand to grab her. Pretty cool. Like the hand holds her really well, and it's got like a solid base because it's meant to be a cup. In the background, you got the tree house. I've got a little. This is a Christmas ornament He-Man, and one of the Eternia minis Orko. Just kind of put them in the back. You got the Battle Mountain back here. You got random plants and grass plates. There's a little random creature back here. The lighting on him's a little bit weird. You just see like a little piece of it. It's not really important to the shot, but I could have lit it up a little bit better. Things that frustrate me about this shot. You can see the little ring light reflecting because these are very shiny. You can see a little bit more of it up here too. And I kind of wish that I had lit from below here to give like a little more glow effect. to the hand. I've thought about redoing this shot a bunch of times, but honestly, it was like a lot of setup, and I think I just kind of, I don't know if I'll get it as good trying to redo it. Maybe one of these days. I do really like the shot. I do really like the idea of the shot too. So, but it's cool. You got Evil Lynn catching Teela in the spell, Adam and Orko in the background. It's a fun shot. I really like that shot. Up next, okay, so you can already see it. This is the I have a boner shot. So, first time I showed a dick on Instagram. Not my dick, obviously. This is a little magnet. I actually have it. It's on my fridge, my little mini fridge next to me. I bought a pack of smaller dicks, and it came with a big dick magnet. So I don't know what the fuck. They didn't really work out. I ended up using some different ones, which you will see more of those soon too, because I kind of ordered them around the same time. I just thought it was funny to have He-Man, screaming "I have a boner," and he's got his cock out. I make inappropriate jokes. But yeah, that's it. A little bit too much light down here. I kind of wanted to make it look like, this dick was glowing with power. I think it works. It's stupid. It's a super simple shot. It's just a Filmation Grayskull in the background, but it works. And the joke's still funny to me, so there it is. Up next, pretty simple shot. This is the Dyson Kenshin. He's, in his stance where he's getting ready to draw the blade out of the sheath. I always like Kenshin. The manga is one of my favorite mangas. Not as good as Berserk, but nothing's as good as Berserk, so it's still pretty damn good. Even with the unfortunate stuff with the writer. Try to separate art from the person, they say, but yeah, it still leaves a sour taste in my mouth. But I did really, really like the manga and the anime. The anime tapers off after a while and gets canceled, but this is just Kenshin. It's a cool toy. He's got like all these soft goods stuff, and he's just like on the jungle dial. I just kind of like close up on him, so you don't really see what's going on in the background. Don't really have any kind of like Japanese style background, so it's kind of hard to. Well, I have like a couple, but nothing really to them. So, it's kind of hard to put him in his setting. It's kind of the same problem I have with, like, superheroes. I never really have, like, a proper setting for them, so I end up using screens or, stuff like that. And the stuff that I do on the Jungle Dio has much better setup as far as, like, it, brings you the depth and the lighting and, like, the different layers and stuff. So my shots on those tend to turn out a lot better, but jungle only works for so many things, But all in all, I like the shot. It's just super simple. It's just him in that stance, and that's a stance he takes a lot in the show or the manga. But yeah, there's that. And then moving on, you've actually already seen this picture, but this is the uncropped version of it. You can see a little bit more of his hammer. Again, it's on the Jungle Dio. Got a lot of light shining through the back. You can see a little mini Hordak up here for no real reason. He's just there. But yeah, I liked the other version, but I also like the uncropped version, so I decided to post this one, which I do sometimes. Sometimes I'll take a shot, and it's like, I like it uncropped, and I like it cropped, and I never really know exactly which one's my favorite, so I'll just end up posting the other one at some point. And that's what I did. Then up next, that's going to bring us to Fisto Fridays. Those are still going on these. Not still going on the Instagram. Every once in a while I may do a Fisto Friday, but it's not something I do weekly like I was doing. This is another one of him and Menace. This is the Revoltech Menace from Queensblade. Queensblade, I've mentioned it before. It's one of the figures that actually has, like, nipples with color, and you can have these hentai faces, I guess. The screenshot is just another shot from Fire and Ice. Notice I actually use that a lot. I have a bunch of screenshots from that movie saved, and they work pretty well. but she's small enough for him to hold up, and he's just kind of got his fist rammed under her underskirt. Not really a lot to that shot, but it works. It's a Fisto Friday shot. And then up next, this was a thrown together last minute kind of thing. I didn't realize that it was Star Trek Day, but GTFO channel, if you know, you know. Go check them out on YouTube. They're doing the Trek Retrek, and they're talking about Star Trek, and let me know that it was Star Trek Day. So I took this old Klingon toy. I think it's a Playmates, but they had like a larger scale that were more detailed. So I took it, dusted it off a little bit. You can tell I didn't dust it off that well because there's still a bunch of dust all around here. And just kind of threw them in front of, I don't remember, there's some Google image of like a Klingon structure. And there's not a whole lot of posability to him, so I just took him, and he's got his weapon out in front of him. And I just wanted to jump in on the Star Trek Day, so that's where that shot came from. And then that's going to lead us to the final shot of the week. It's the Nordor playset. This was actually the first picture I ever did any kind of photo manipulation with. So this is on the Jungle Dio, and I kind of smudged the back so you can't tell that that's grass. That was the only photo manipulation I did. You can see there's a black light running into it. Kind of wish I had hid that better. Maybe came through a different cavity, because there are other open spaces I could have used. But I wanted the light shining out of the eyes. Thought it looked cool. I love this playset. It's super rare. It was one of my grails. I had it shipped to me from Germany. And the box was super mangled, and I was very, very concerned when I opened it up, but everything was there, and it was all in good shape, so I'm happy about it. But yeah, it's just the Nordor playset. Got some light shining through it. You'll see it again relatively soon, because I took another picture with it. When I was doing this, I came up with another idea. Yeah, nothing really to the shot. I just I think the lighting's fun. Like I said, I could have hid this better, and maybe not just put it on the jungle shelf and actually set up a spot for it. But I'll probably eventually do that. It's a fun thing to take pictures of. You don't see a lot of people using it because, like I said, it is kind of rare. So it's fun to show off from time to time. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this week. If you guys like it, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like it, I'll see you guys later. That's fine. Yeah, we made it a year. I'm going to keep going with these. I am toying with the idea of doing a month at a time instead of weekly, but I haven't 100% decided on that. So I will see you next week for sure. Thank you, everybody, for checking it out. Have a great day.